8 red flags when dating a narcissist. Today, we will be looking at the 8 red flags when dating a narcissist. If you've been trying to learn more about whether your partner is a narcissist, this one's for you. But before we get started, please take a quick second and support our content by liking, subscribing, and turning the notification bell on. This helps us create more videos like this for your entertainment. During the initial stages of a relationship, narcissistic traits can often be disguised. As a result, you may not know how to spot a narcissist. However, you can use a few tricks to improve your ability to recognize narcissistic behavior, both now and later in life. Today, we will review the 8 common narcissistic red flags abusers can display. Stick with us until the end to know whether you are being exposed to a narcissist and when to seek help. Let's get started. Number 1. She will always make it about herself. A narcissist cannot engage in a conversation that does not eventually focus on her. Therefore, she will seize the first opportunity to share a personal anecdote. Unfortunately, this may be a persisting trait or even appear endearing when dealing with a narcissist. But the harsh truth is that her approachable image is a disguise for her burning desire to talk about herself. Furthermore, when you try to offer your input at any point in the conversation, she may get offended and imply that you do not care about her. This behavior is what we call projection. Projection is when a narcissist accuses you of something they are responsible for. A female narcissist may repeatedly use this tactic to make you feel bad for having needs or wanting to communicate while she acts toxic. In other words, if you notice that your partner talks about herself non-stop and seems irritated when you offer your input, you might want to distance yourself from the narrative. Number 2. She will get extremely picky about dates. A narcissist woman wants to do things her way all the time. Therefore, she will tend to get picky about dates, and if things do not go according to her overly tactical plan, she may enter an episode of narcissistic rage. As a result, no matter how excellent of a place you go to or how precisely planned the activity is, the narcissistic female will want tiny details a certain way. Let's look at the scenario of a movie date as an example. You may be super excited to see a new movie you are interested in, and your date could act cooperative at the start. However, she may do a complete 180 when you get to the movie theater. This change of heart can stem from something as simple as her not liking the back row seats, and later become something more full-blown. She could claim that you not only brought her to a disinteresting movie she never even wanted to see, but proceeded to get terrible seats from which she cannot get a clear view. Under such circumstances, dating a narcissist could feel harder, and you may want to go your separate ways earlier than planned. Number 3. She will play with your feelings to achieve her goals. Both narcissistic men and women are great at manipulating your feelings to achieve their goals. Still, since the female gender identity is more in touch with emotions, it may be easier for a female narcissist to puppeteer your feelings on a whim. But how does she do this? And more importantly, how can you spot it? A female narcissist can play with your feelings in more than one way. She can create a fake scenario to change your feelings or gaslight you into pitying her. Either way, her goal is to earn your sympathy, even when she does not deserve it. Once you get sympathetic towards a female narcissist, she will find it easier to get what she wants from you emotionally and financially. Over time, her actions can drain you in multiple aspects, including these 2. When her narcissist red flags become relatively full-blown, it might get harder to supply her demands at the expense of what you genuinely think and feel. This type of scenario could eventually lead to the demise of your mental state and an increased level of anxiety and vulnerability. Number 4. She will not show any real interest in you. At first, everything between you and your female narcissist partner can seem like it came out of a movie scene. However, this is not guaranteed to last long, especially if your partner is a high-functioning narcissist. When a narcissist is confident that you are entrapped in her web of emotional damage and manipulation, she will get comfortable with showing her true colors. At this point, she will begin to show little to no interest in you, which means that her seemingly attentive behavior was never genuine. As mentioned earlier, a female narcissist always focuses on talking about herself. Therefore, it will be rare and unreal if she wants to know your opinion or feelings on a particular topic. If and when the female narcissist shows interest in your thoughts and feelings, it will often be for a specific purpose. Because in the eyes of a narcissist, you are nothing more than a means to an end, and she will not refrain from using you as such. Here, it's important to note that a woman using you to attain her goals is also a narcissist red flag in and of itself. Number 5. She will make criticisms a lot. People with narcissistic personality disorder will get extremely sensitive if you criticize them. However, when the tables are turned, they will not hold back from harsh criticisms that can turn your world upside down. The female narcissist is the most strict critic you will ever meet because she holds everything to her standards. As per human abilities and inabilities, you cannot read your partner's mind, and when she does not communicate, you will naturally struggle to fulfill her wishes. However, she will not acknowledge her blame in the situation. Instead, she will start to criticize you for how you talk and act instead. If you try to point out that she's being overly critical, she will most likely turn things around by blaming you for not understanding her and what she needs from you as a partner. Not being empathetic is one of the signs of a narcissist, especially if you try your hardest to get your points across calmly and collectively. Number 6. She will expect more than she gives. When you are in a relationship, it is often an unspoken rule to give what you receive. However, narcissistic female partners usually prove to be an exception to the rule, since they tend to expect more than they receive. This greed can apply to material and emotional circumstances because female narcissists tend to focus on worldly gain and use you as their ATM. While such narcissistic behavior patterns can also present themselves in males, the female equivalent often goes unnoticed because men are traditionally expected to provide for women. Therefore, it is extra important to keep an eye on how demanding your partner can get if you want to determine whether she's a narcissist. Number 7. She will easily get impatient. Sometimes a woman can get impatient, but there is a healthy kind of impatience and a toxic one. Examples of healthy impatience include being excited to spend time with you, counting the days until your anniversary, looking forward to seeing you. On the other hand, unhealthy impatience can help you identify a narcissist. For example, if she tries to keep you from doing things you want or rushes you through your daily routine just to do something that makes her happy, then her impatience has no roots in love or excitement. Keep an eye out for these signs of narcissism. These signs and red flags can teach you how to spot a narcissist. Number 8. She will never prioritize you. Narcissists are self-centered by default. But how can you tell if their inability to prioritize someone makes them a narcissist? When a woman struggles to commit and open up due to past relationship wounds, she will still try to prioritize you. This kind of woman will also communicate her feelings. However, you will never be her priority when she suffers from narcissistic personality disorder, nor will there be healthy communication. She will do everything to have all eyes on herself, even on occasions meant to celebrate you alone. So, if she causes a scene to draw attention away from you on your birthday or a similar gathering, you may be dating a narcissist. That marks the end of our video on recognizing the 8 common narcissist red flags. If you enjoyed watching this, please let us know by giving a thumbs up. Want to be the first to know when we have a new video? Then turn on the bell to be notified every time we upload one. We'll see you in our next video.